Welcome back to Explain the Charts. Today we're going to go over the S&P 500, represented by the SPY ETF, and see what the charts and news are telling us. The S&P 500, as of right now, is currently trending upward and has been on a steady climb for the past few months. But the recent news and events might be hinting at a possible change in the market, with some concerns about inflation and rising interest rates. We'll see if these concerns are reflected in the chart data as we analyze different timeframes. Let's start with the daily chart and take a look at the overall trend over the past few months. As you can see, the SPY has been consistently making higher highs and higher lows, suggesting a bullish trend. The momentum seems strong, with a clear upward bias. However, it's crucial to note that the recent candles have been experiencing some volatility, suggesting some uncertainty in the market. Looking specifically at the past week, the SPY has been consolidating around a price level of around 435, and we're seeing signs of potential resistance. A break above this level could indicate a continuation of the bullish trend, but a breakdown below could signal a shift in the market. Let's zoom in and look at the 1-hour chart to get a better understanding of the short-term trends. The SPY has been trading in a tight range over the past few hours, with support around 434 and resistance around 437. This consolidation is making it difficult to determine the next direction for the SPY. The current price action suggests that the market is indecisive, and traders are waiting for a clear signal to break out. If the SPY breaks above the resistance level of 437, we could see a short-term bullish move. However, a breakdown below the support level of 434 could indicate a short-term bearish correction. The 15-minute chart can provide even more insights into the near-term market sentiment, so let's switch to that. We're seeing some fast-paced fluctuations on this time frame, as we're zooming in even closer on the chart. The price action suggests a lot of buying and selling pressure, with the SPY quickly moving up and down. This volatility suggests that the market is still trying to find its footing, and a clear direction could be on the horizon. We're seeing some support around 435 and resistance around 436, but these levels might be temporary and could be broken at any time. We'll keep an eye on this time frame to see if we can identify any clear signals that could suggest a potential breakout or breakdown. It's important to keep in mind that the news and events we discussed earlier could have a direct impact on the SPY's price action. The news about inflation and rising interest rates could create downward pressure on the market, leading to a potential correction. However, positive economic data or news regarding corporate earnings could easily counter this pressure and drive the SPY higher. Ultimately, the SPY's price action will be determined by the balance of these opposing forces. Traders need to be vigilant and monitor the market closely, paying attention to both the chart data and the latest news. Let's recap some of the key price levels we've identified on the different timeframes. On the daily chart, the SPY is facing potential resistance around 435. A break above this level could signal a continuation of the bullish trend. On the 1-hour chart, we're seeing support around 434 and resistance around 437. A break above 437 on the 1-hour chart could lead to a short-term bullish move. A breakdown below 434 on the 1-hour chart could signal a short-term bearish correction. The 15-minute chart shows a lot of volatility, making it difficult to predict the short-term direction. However, we're seeing some support around 435 and resistance around 436. It's important to note that the news and events we discussed could have a significant impact on the SPY's price action. If we see any news about the Federal Reserve changing its interest rate policy or about the inflation rate rising, we could see the SPY drop. Conversely, any positive economic news or news about strong corporate earnings could drive the SPY higher. In conclusion, the SPY is currently in a state of flux, with both bullish and bearish forces at play. The market is likely waiting for a clear signal to break out in one direction or the other. Traders need to stay alert and monitor the market closely, keeping an eye on both the chart data and the latest news. It's difficult to make any definitive predictions about the SPY's future direction. However, the SPY could continue its bullish trend if it breaks above the resistance level of 435 on the daily chart. A breakdown below 434 on the 1-hour chart could indicate a short-term bearish correction. The 15-minute chart is too volatile to make any specific predictions, but we'll continue to monitor it for any clear signals. Remember, this is just a technical analysis, and the market is constantly evolving. Always do your own research and consider all factors before making any trading decisions. Thanks for watching Explain the Charts, and we'll see you in our next video.